to Social Studies 8th grade. This is Mr. Melendez, and the purpose of my video today is just to give you a read aloud of the assigned Newela article that you have for today's assignment. So I'm going to go and jump into it so that way, again, this video is optional. If you want to listen to the read aloud while you're also reading the article, that is up to you. This is mainly made for individuals who might have a little bit of who might need a little bit of assistance with comprehension of the article, or maybe having a tough time with certain pronunciation of words or what they mean. I'm going to mainly read off the sections of the article, and then of course I will end the video so that way you can go ahead and answer the multiple choice questions. So let's go ahead and jump to it. So the title is Tending the Home Front, the Many Roles of California Women in World War II. And as you can see, there is a picture here of a woman who looked like she is holding a connector with a whole bunch of wires, and this is more than likely wiring that's going to go into either a vehicle or an aircraft. And as it says right here, a woman aircraft worker checks aircraft assemblies during World War II for Vega Aircraft Corporation, Burbank, California, 1942. So now you understand what is she doing in the picture. World War II lasted from 1939 to 1945. It was the biggest war the world had ever seen. Over 16 million American soldiers fought in the war. They had to join the military and go overseas. While they were at war, they could not do their jobs at home. This meant that women had to take over. About 12 million women worked to support the soldiers from home. Women worked in factories, building ships and planes. They also worked in steel mills, offices, and hospitals. But this was not all they did. Women also kept their jobs as mothers and homemakers. The war could not have been won without them. Even though World War II ended over 70 years ago, it had a lasting impact on the West Coast. Many women went to work in the San Francisco Bay Area. This is in Northern California. The area has many shipyards where ships are built and repaired. The shipyards were very important during the war. Okay, subheading, two jobs at the same time. Many working women had children. For these women, it was like having two jobs at the same time. Many factories were always open. Many women worked 6 days a week. They had very little time to get everything done. Women played a huge part during the war. The symbol of their hard work became Rosie the Riveter. She was usually drawn dressed in overalls and carrying tools. But women did more than build ships and planes. They also drove cars and delivered mail. Some organized groups and activities. They also put on shows for the soldiers. More opportunities, but also unfair treatment. During the war, people came together around a common cause, but the home front was also a place of struggle. Women faced unfair treatment. This was true even though they had more opportunities. Women of color faced a conflict too. They were asked to support a war in defense of freedom. They had to do so while their own freedom were limited at home. When the war came to an end, support for working women fell. Some people started to argue that women should not have jobs. They wanted life to go back to how it was before, when women stayed at home. But many women did not want to do this. After the war ended, many women were out of work. Still, life would never be the same. The freedom women found during wartime caused big changes. Women did not just live through this important period, they helped shape the events that changed the West Coast forever. So as you can see, once you're done with the article, you will scroll down and you will come across the quiz. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, that is it. If you have any questions about the article, you still are not comprehending, just go ahead and visit our office hours. Today, Miss Sonia will have office hours, and tomorrow on Tuesday, I will have office hours as well. And you don't have to wait for office hours. You can always shoot us an email and we will respond, or at least create your very own Google Meet area and we will email you the link and we can video chat as well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the read along. And this is Mr. Melendez. I am punching out. Have a good day, everyone. Goodbye.